Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well this morning. Today's verse of the day comes to us from the book of John, chapter 3, verse 30, and it reads this. He must become greater, I must become less. It is such a short verse, but it packs such a powerful message. At this time in the book of John, Jesus and his disciples were baptizing people, and John the Baptist and his disciples were doing the same. But more people started to go to Jesus rather than John the Baptist. And John the Baptist's disciples did not like that. John the Baptist was a prophet that was sent before Jesus to prepare the way for Jesus, to tell the people of his coming. And once Jesus came, people started to leave John and follow Jesus. But John's disciples did not like that. But in response, John said that was his whole purpose, was to point people to Jesus. He says in verses 27 through 29, he says, "To this John replied, a person can receive only what is given them from heaven. You yourselves can testify that I said, I am not the Messiah, but am sent ahead of him. The bride belongs to the bridegroom. The friend who attends the bridegroom waits and listens for him and is full of joy when he hears the bridegroom's voice. That joy is mine, and it is now complete." John was telling his disciples that his whole purpose was to point people to Jesus. And if people were going to leave John to go to Jesus, then his ministry has been successful. That's what he desired. That's what he wanted, was to people to turn to Jesus. And then after he says that this joy is mine and is now complete, is when he says, he must become greater and I must become less. John, in his humility, recognized that Jesus was above him, that Jesus was greater than him, and that Jesus had to become greater. But not only that, but that he had to become less, that John himself had to become less. In our ministry, in our service of the Lord, whether it's at our workplace or at church or at home, we always need to glorify and lift up Jesus' name while also belittling ourselves and making ourselves less. The walk of a Christian is filled with humility and becoming less. It is not about us. It's not about what we've done or what we can do, but it's all about Jesus and the finished work that he did on the cross. It's only because of that we're able to do what we do. It's only because of that we're able to carry out our ministries. So in our walk with him, in our ministries, in our service, in our evangelism, in our discipleship, we must preach Jesus. He must become greater and we must become less. I thank y'all for listening. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all's day.